Hey Taurus, are you ready for your July forecast? Give me a second and I'm going to show you what all of this means. First, I want to mention, if you have not yet ordered my July Eclipse special, you may want to go ahead and do it because it's only going to be offered in July. It covers from July till the end of the year. It includes 4 eclipses, 2 retrograde Mercuries, and all the full moons, 6 of them, for this time period. Very, very important that you have your own roadmap. Now, some of you have taken advantage of my offer to send you a free copy of your actual chart. It's not the interpretation, it's the chart. And I have recommended to those of you who are interested that you might want to get a copy of my book. Now that I've cast it, what do I do with it? It's available on Amazon.com. It is a very easy way to teach you how to use your own brain to interpret your own horoscope. I think you'll enjoy it. And for those of you living in Atlanta, I hope you'll attend my full moon ceremony, which is free of charge, on July 16th, 7 p.m. at the Phoenix and Dragon bookstore in Atlanta. For those of you who don't live in Atlanta, maybe you live in Paris, maybe you live in London, I invite you to join us by simply converting your time to Eastern Daylight Time and just be part of the group. If you're an empath, you'll feel it very strongly. It's magnificent. Okay, now, we got a lot going on this month. So Taurus, let's talk about you. Let's talk about your ruling planet, Venus, the pink planet. Venus rules love and money and beauty. It's been in your second house, and your possessions might have increased. Your finances might have increased. With Venus in the second house, we attract all that money can buy, and people as well as things. Now, on the 3rd of July, it's going to move into your 3rd house. And what this means is your mind is awakened to all the beauty in life. You want to travel, you want to communicate, you want to talk to people. Your whole outlook is positive. And then on the 27th, it enters your 4th house of home and family and real estate. And this is a wonderful time to spend time at home with your family, or just sit on the couch with the remote in your hand and enjoy Netflix. What you'll find is that you enjoy your own nest. It's a good time to think in terms of perhaps moving in the future, but with Mercury retrograde this month, you don't want to start anything like that. So let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury rules communication, correspondence, and transportation. When it goes retrograde, it appears to be moving backwards in the heavens. It's not, but it appears to be. And what this means is we feel confused here on planet Earth. We do not begin new projects. Instead, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. Now, if you haven't watched my video, Mercury Retrograde, the prequel and the sequel, it's on my YouTube channel, of course. You'll want to do that because we are in the shadow of the retrograde approximately 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after it comes out of retrograde. And we're not going to start a new project during that time. Instead, we're going to tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. Okay? It starts in our 4th house and then goes retrograde on the 7th and 8th of July, and then backs up on the 18th into our 3rd house, where we can tie up all those mental and communication projects, maybe a book you're writing, maybe a trip you've been planning, until it goes direct on July 31st, between the 31st of July and August 1st. And so the areas of communication, correspondence and transportation, as well as your mouth and your mind and home and family. That's where you'll feel it, Taurus. Now, the center of our life is the sun, the yellow planet. And so your mind is alert. You are curious. You're actually acting like a Gemini. You can be bored with ongoing activities and want to be on the move. That's terrific. On the 22nd, the sun moves into your fourth house. And so the center of your life stops being travel and ideas and becomes, again, home and family. Now, Mars, action, energy. It's what we throw ourselves into. It's what comes first to us. It is in your fourth house all month. And that is what comes first. Home, family, real estate. My suggestion is while Mercury is retrograde, particularly when it goes retrograde right around July 7th and 8th, it is not a wise idea to go toe-to-toe with anyone, in your case, particularly family members, because you could say things that you can't take back. Okay, that's just how it is. Now, let's talk about those eclipses, shall we? The first eclipse is July 2nd. It's a solar eclipse, a new moon, and it lights up this third house of communication and travel and just all kind of ideas. On the 16th, we have our second eclipse. It's the full moon, and this is the eclipse that brings things to a head. It's in 24 Capricorn. The first eclipse on the 2nd is in 10 Cancer. The full moon is in 24 Capricorn. You're going to want to know where that is in your birth chart, which is why I'm offering my special. I'll be explaining all that to you. And remember that these eclipses are with us till the end of the year, and they're strongest 3 to 4 months after they occur. The eclipse on the 2nd, ideas. On the 16th, concepts. Short travel, long distance travel. Communication, talking, the higher mind. Really lovely. And the new moon on the 31st occurs when Mercury goes direct. And so the new moon is when action begins one more time. And so this is going to be a very powerful direct Mercury because you'll be ready to hit the ground running. And in your case, Taurus, it falls in your fourth house of home, family, and real estate. So you'll be able to pick up those projects that you've left sitting. So that's the way it looks for you. I like it. I hope you do too. And I hope you'll join me next month when once again I take a look at your forecast. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.